Hey and welcome back. In today's video we're going to talk about the new artifact system in the upcoming expansion Battle for Azeroth. We'll be talking about what it is and how it's going to work. I've made a couple of other videos explaining some of the new features that you can watch right here on my channel. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. Heart of Azeroth is going to be our new artifact system 2.0 in the upcoming expansion. We will get this new artifact gifted to us by Azeroth and Magni Bronzebeard, who we accompanied in Ulduar. Here we learned how to defeat the Legion invasions, but we also learned that the world of Azeroth is in fact one of the ancient titans, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. So, we know that the Heart of Azeroth will be gifted to us, but it's going to be interesting to see exactly how, and what is actually going to happen with our current artifact weapons. Some people have speculated that we'll be using our weapons to heal the wounds in Silithus, which makes a lot of sense. After in Taurus the Burning Throne, our beloved planet's essence will bleed onto the surface of the earth and crystallize. And this is the new artifact power called Azerite that we will be using to empower our new artifact. So this is going to be our new grind, but without the ridiculous artifact grind with billions of AP. To make this even easier, you won't actually lose any backspace or spend time clicking. Your new medallion will simply observe it if you're nearby. Once your medallion has absorbed enough power, it will level up on its own and open up for the latent properties in 3 of your character slots, which are your headpiece, shoulders and chest as of right now. But remember that all of this is subject to change and something they probably will fine-tune during the alpha and beta. As mentioned, Azerite is going to be our new artifact power 2.0, and the way you'll be getting this powerful crystal is by doing world quests, powerful bosses, quests and much more, as we would expect in World of Warcraft. You will also be able to obtain it through the new features such as warfronts and island expeditions, so there will be plenty of ways to obtain it. Now that we know what Azerite is and how we can get it, it's time to talk about what you can use it for. Heart of Azeroth will be empowering 3 of your Azerite slots, and it's somewhat similar to the Netherlight Crucible, where you have the option to choose among different traits. However, the Heart of Azeroth won't have the same amount of RNG as the current system. In fact, it won't have any. You will also be able to browse through the dungeon journal to see the different traits on the gear, which makes it a lot more convenient and easier to figure out which piece of gear is going to be your best in slot. The Azerite gear has 4 rings with multiple traits on it, and the outer rings will have 4 choices you can choose among, the middle one will have 3 and so on, and the way you unlock the rings is by leveling your Heart of Azeroth. We can expect the outer rings to be more accessible compared to the inner ones. I just wonder how it will work. When we eventually get further into the expansion, I really hope they will improve upon what we currently have, because the current system ended up being too linear with no meaningful choices at all. So the way your traits are going to work on your Azerite gear is that your offensive traits will be paired with other offensive traits, and your DPS would be paired with other DPS traits. So this makes your choice a lot more meaningful than the current concordance we have in game. Another great feature that is getting added to the game is that your content difficulty is actually going to matter now, and higher difficulty content such as Mythic will yield more powerful traits. Now you might be asking, what if I get a new helm and do I need to farm Titan Forge as well? So the good news here is that your progression will actually carry over to your new gear, so you don't have to unlock each piece of gear every time you get something new. Your Azerite gear will be your head, shoulders and chest, but everything is subject to change and we have to wait and see what Blizzard decides in the future. Oh boy, Titan Forged. Some people love it and some people hate it. However, your Azerite gear won't have the option to get Titan Forged at all. So when you eventually do get your best in slot during a tire, then it will actually be your best in slot, which I personally like a lot. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. I'm glad to see that we will have something similar to legendaries and the artifact weapons, because it makes a bit of diversity throughout your gaming experience, especially the legendaries. So I'm looking forward to see what kind of abilities our Azerite gear will have, and if it's going to be anything like the legendaries. So this was a video about the new HUD of Azeroth. It looks pretty good on paper, but I can't stress this enough. I really hope that they will improve upon the current systems. Let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are about all of this. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.